Hey ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. It's a good game, it's about Harry Potter and everything, but sadly it was made by J.K. Rowling and everybody thinks she is a transphobe.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
So if you don't know, Hogwarts Legacy is the newest addition to the Harry Potter franchise, and it is expected to be one of the biggest video game launches of the year, as well as one of the most controversial ones. Because there are scores and scores of people on social media saying that if you buy this game, you are transphobic. Though not to put everyone into the most extreme basket, there are others pushing the more mild take that it's simply unethical to buy the game because it supports J.K. Rowling. And so some of the things we've seen in addition to viral Twitter and TikTok posts saying, you know, you're a transphobe if you buy this, we also saw many streamers boycotting because Twitch is hosting an ad campaign for the game. This because even though the game's producer has said that Rowling had no input in the game, and actually people have noticed that there is a trans person in the game, there is an expectation that she's going to accept royalty payments. With trans streamer Nicotine tweeting, "I call on every streamer to join me in taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, and those who support such views." But since then, a number of streamers have gotten early access to the game, and Twitch has become a fucking firestorm. Like there's this one clip that's gone absolutely viral of girlfriend reviews. You see them getting bombarded by hate comments for playing Hogwarts Legacy. The girlfriend leaves the room in tears.
And every time I look at chat, it's just, the conversation is just like,
maybe we can do like
bothering
a
me.
be right back, like a little break or something.
All right, I gotta leave.
I find it rather weird that all this is coming from the ABCD. Yeah, I can spell too. I mean, you're about inclusivity. How do you combine inclusivity by sounding like a dictator and a fascist or somebody that I don't even want to be near with? Just morally, you disgust me. What you spew out of your mouth, and I can't. If I was blindfolded, I would be like, "What the hell is this person?" And other people. A few comments, bada bing, bada boom, it hurt your feelings? Amen. Grow tougher skin. They're saying something behind a PC where they feel comfortable. That's what they do. Brrr, they feel powerful. You know that. But we live in a society that everybody likes point, Instagram, bada bing, bada boom. And that makes them feel good. And now, if your business is going online, playing a game, and now suddenly people are brrr, and it hurts your feeling, I'm like, it's just the internet. There are so many mental health stuff, and I don't even think people are designed to get so much attention.
What's got you that upset?
Oh yeah? What are you kidding?
But I'm also surprised that this can damage a person at such a level that I'm like, yo, come on. If people don't like you, it's still good commercial. All you have to do is turn it off. And then, ethical, oh my god, do you have an iPhone? Do you have specific clothes? Do you have a computer? Do you drive an electric car? Ping, 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 in Africa. What are you guys talking about? You guys sound so special. The avocado that you eat, oh, I'm a green man.
They don't stop! They don't stop!
Somebody had to farm it. You don't know the condition. These things are done unethically. You don't understand poor people. You don't understand where the food is coming from. And when these people are enclosed in a room, they feel so superior because morally, I know what's better for everybody. The game, by the way, is freaking amazing. You want to cancel a game where somebody was working hours to make the game, and now you just want to remove it from most people that usually have so much anxiety they cannot even go outside. They have to work remote because the world doesn't like me. Why do you want to cancel people, remove people that actually want to work because somebody made the game representing the world of your enemy when they have one person in it and you're like, oh, you're not gonna use me. They can use you and make money and support yours.
Bad news.
Oh! The lady isn't even involved. Dude, just because she gets a little royalty money, she's a billionaire, you wanna hate her? I can't control this woman, but I control his followers. You're looking for honor. You're like a paranoid dictator is killing everybody.
Raising money for the Trevor Project. Also, someone even created a website where you can see all the streamers who've played the game so you can unfollow or target them, prompting some to call this a literal witch hunt, pun intended.
Unintended, my ass. We've seen what happened already in the pandemic. It was meant for a nice way. Only 15 days.
You also had big names in the space weighing in on this, like Asmund Gold, who stated his position in stark terms.
I don't give a yeah, if the game's fun to play, I'm going to play the game. People get mad about something on Twitter, you just ignore it for like 3 days and it goes away.
Then pointing to exploitative labor practices in the third world and accusing the boycotters of hypocrisy.
Like, is this really worse? Like, how are you boycotting Harry Potter, but you're not boycotting Apple?
This person went on her account, tried to find all the things that she was doing in her past, who she's following, what she's saying, and I'm like, yo, you have to have a certain amount of energy to find somebody so hateful as if everything they did in the past and the right-leaning accounts that are following, maybe she's an evil person.
I don't like it, man.
By that knowledge, I can also say maybe if all the people from the left-wing side are as crazy as the individual that I just saw.
Hassan Piker, who's a massive streamer, speaking on this.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get f***ing bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it.
This is the same person that goes watch other people that have an opinion about trans, just trying to be very logical about the situation, and look how they respond in one video.
Transphobic, 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 transphobia, transphobic, 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 transphobes, transphobic, 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 transphobic.
Wow. That's what happened to Aben and Priest consistently. You created the monster. You call people, oh, you don't, that's a woman, transphobe. And now you are surprised. As a dictator, you have been whipping everybody like they're a pit bull. And now that your whip isn't big enough for the amount of pit bulls that you have created, now you want to bend the knee or bend the tail while like, oh my god, I'm a sheep. Beta. You started with the labeling. You created the monster. You throw it outside. You made the problem a normal. Now the normal is coming after us. You made the beehive where they are festering on Twitter, hiding behind the computer because I cannot go outside. And now you're surprised that you're locked with a bunch of monsters?
Locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Because you cannot even have your own opinion about the game that you wanted to use to make money for them. And you can't do that? I'm like, yo, who wants to be in that community? God damn! Guess what? There are good trans people out there too.
Hassan's relationship with the trans community is interesting. He once lost a trans-related debate, and people in his community were rightfully upset with him because they felt like he made them look bad.
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debate. I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day, okay? There you go. Suck my dick.
And I want people to have a better, more positive approach to dealing with issues.
I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You are fucking cancer.
That's my ultimate goal, and I feel like I achieved that.
You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community. Suck my dick. For the past 15 months, you've been able to you are just hide in these ranks, you cat boy. Know what the you're talking about.
Can you imagine me just saying to a trans person, hey, you're just a trans person? I'm empathetic enough that, you know, that's just unacceptable. Because I don't want to label you in a specific way so I can just throw you away like you're not worth it because you apply to this.
Everybody knows how much leftist love the chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp.
That's you!
And that's precisely why so many people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for, charities or whatever. I got yelled at endlessly and relentlessly on my alt account. Like they were making it seem like I was already transphobic for even thinking about this. And now, look at that.
What he's referencing there is that earlier he tweeted, I was planning on playing Hogwarts Legacy and inviting every streamer friend who plans on playing it to a healthy competition to do a fundraiser for trans charities of our choosing. Which is also something I've seen other creators like the Actman mention in the past. Or with the general idea being if the game itself is not transphobic and your issue is with J.K. Rowling, why don't you negate that benefit by donating to trans charities? But whatever your opinion of this situation is, there's one thing that is undeniable, and that is that this game may actually be one of the most successful launches of the year. It's already topping bestseller lists for both PC and console. People are viewing it on Twitch like crazy.
How about that little irony? Come on, man. Transphobia is thriving. You made the game successful. You hated it so much that I'm like, yo, you made it way more famous. We live in a culture that the positive things is not even good, but being negative is so good promo, you're gonna win anyway. Why do you think Christianity exists? Because everybody hates us so much. That's why we thrive. But guess what? You're thriving the same way. Now you're surprised we think you're also a religion?
Disgusting!
I never wanted to join Team Turf, but you made me join it by force. and the only way I can survive is by shutting up my mouth. But you keep pushing it and you keep labeling because you need somebody to blame to feel as if you're doing something great. And in the end, you made so many people an enemy. Who does that most of the time? The dictator. You act like one. But you're not an organization. You don't know where it's coming from because your single action of goodness in such society, nobody sees the effect. You have to be a community of positive even if you're hated. As if nothing can change you, but you respond with hate.
And here's the thing, the sales for this have probably been supercharged because of this controversy. Like half the shit I know about this game has been force-fed to me because social media platforms love that algorithm. Engagement, especially because the only people that are going to be hurt in this situation are content creators. Right? How many times have we seen backlash on social media about a thing and then it just not in any way affect how many people actually played the thing? Especially because everything about this ends up promoting the game. Even inaction or the absence of it becomes a news story.
She wasn't ready.
For example, several gaming outlets have declined to review the game. And IGN that did tackle it added this caveat where it said, quote, whether it's ethical to play is a separate but still very important.
All I can say is, as a transphobe, I really do not care. So you're like, why did you make the video? Well, it's kind of entertaining to see how you eat yourself. And I just wanted to inform the other transphobe. That's it.